the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, today is December 27, 2021. It's 4 a.m. This is video number 2. All right, this is the prayer that I did on video number 1. I probably will come back, pick another prayer here at the end of this video. So let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. Just finished this tweet. This is my first tweet. Okay, there's Vanessa. Okay, look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that? After Vanessa took over a page master. It's funny saying it that now I haven't come across a page master regarding the case that Meghan won, that Mail Online had posted. I haven't come across page master. Okay, let's see here. Okay, White Palace insiders say Meghan Markle should drop her tabloid lawsuit. Quote, the best course of action may well be to drop the lawsuit and not look back. End quote. quote, a palace insider said. Okay, Diane Clements, October 2nd, 2020. Okay, I read this also a screenshot on video 1. I think it was the last one. All right, Meghan Markle received public apology after lawsuit victory. Quote, this is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what is right, end quote, the Duchess of Sussex said when her privacy and copyright infringement case was upheld. Okay, Lanford Beard, December 26, 2021. All right, so that was yesterday. All right, let's go to the comment. Okay, what's trending in the neck of your wood, Vanessa? So I asked her, I wanted to know, because a lot of people were posting, I even post things about Meghan Markle trends. I wanted to know, I think she's in Canada or something like that. I wanted to see if it was trending over there. Okay, let's see here. I really wish to know the content of the other article. Why did she think right course of action is to drop the suit? Okay, at the time, the excuse was Meghan will never win and it will go to trial and embarrass the royal family. Let's see here, there's 3 comments. So this is probably somebody who haven't paying attention. Okay, and the royal family was involved in sharing information against Meghan to the very media. Okay, now it is all so sweet. Yeah, they were behind majority of the nonsense that was being put on the tabloid. Guess what? I don't know what deal the royal family had with the Daily Mail, but I'm assuming they were assuring him that Meghan will not continue because they thought they had Meghan on a leash or something, that they could control her, took her passport away, like her in somewhat, not really exactly like that, but like her in a room to be miserable, to be mentally unstable, this kind of thing. They didn't think she was gonna get away. All right, so they were bounding her, thinking she will not fight back, and at the same time they were throwing nonsense out there, not only to cover the pedo guy. All right, remember, we're not talking about Prince Andrew. Oh, thinking about this, I think today the Maxwell thing is gonna come. I think the trial, they rest their case, so I want to know what's going on. This is something I have to follow. So that probably will be on tomorrow's recording. All right, that just crossed my mind. So all the nonsense they were putting was to distract people from the Andrew nonsense. Can you imagine that? This guy is going around the world manipulating people's children, but you have Meghan, who is completely innocent to their BS. They're using her, saying negative things to cover the BS. I mean, this is pure evil, okay? This is pure evil. I cannot understand these people's morality. This is pure evil in every sense that you take it. They have no morals. No morals. Anything bad, they love it. Anything bad, they love it. And this is why sometimes I'm like, how did Harry get out of it? How? Because these people have no morals. How the hell you, and then you see, therefore, go to some of my old tweets, articles that I share with you. They want to lower the age of consent to 14 years old. At 14, what did you learn? Nothing. You don't know much. You're just starting to understand your body, how your body works, and around this time, that's when young women probably starting having their first period, and they're becoming, they could bear a child and all of this. These people, they're going after your children. After your children. I don't understand these people. They love this kind of things. And this is what, God knew what was going to happen in the future, to give Charles a boy instead of a girl that he wishes for. Long and behold, look at 12 years old, that's when Princess Diana passed. What will a young lady, a 12-year-old young lady will be doing in a castle without a mother? Okay, where the father is not even there to take care of it. Okay, you have people who work at the palace. I believe there was someone who was raped or something like that. All right, can you imagine a young lady? And these people love to sleep around with their cousins and all of this. Can you imagine that? So God did well to give another boy, knowing that the nonsense that the father was going to do later on. Charles, I'm talking about. God, you have a lot of baggage to carry. These people, they are in your hand. Do what you think is best, because this morality, this kind of behavior should not be going on. Whew. Okay, this tweet had nothing to do with what I was talking, but it got me going though. Okay, I really wish to know the content of the, okay, I read that, that's where I was, okay, because William and Waity Katy thought that bullying Meghan was a success story. They unleashed the tabloid and their media friends after Meghan and kidnapped her emails and text messages, hoping they will have the final say. Harry and Meghan are too nice, William and his puppet lose, and Meghan won. Yeah. What is it? They put something in her phone to erase her text messages so it doesn't stay. But meanwhile, they're getting everything. I mean, baggage for you, God. Baggage. These people are evil. Okay, that palace insider probably is now an outsider, querying in the unemployment line. Her Royal Highness is victorious again. Meghan Markle won, Sussex, Daddy fell. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, I have a lot to share with you. I'm already 8 minutes. I went on with my little rant. Next tweet. Look like Meghan Markle has ruined Boxing Day for Piers Morgan. Ho ho ho, bitch. You should have put the tag Meghan won. Okay, how mad is he right now? LOL. Not just him, but the entire royal family. True torture. All right, there's 2 comments under this. Okay, there's that. Okay, William is in incandescent fridge somewhere right now. There's a laugh. Let's go back. Okay, true torture. Look like she ruined boring day for William and Piers Morgan. All right, there's the thing here. The squad we do the front page for them. Okay, there's this. Okay, she wins, you lose. I mean, can you imagine a brother like this to go behind your back? To say negative thing about your wife? I mean, oh, wow. Wow. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. This is why when you have children, when you start seeing their little behavior, because these things, those small behaviors that William was doing as a child, you could see some videos where Harry is picking up a little puppy, fighting to, not really fighting, but trying to get a good grip of the puppy. As soon as he got the good grip of the puppy, he came and said, put it down. These are small little signs, and I think Princess Diana saw it. All right? You see other part where Princess Diana is tapping him, William, in the butt for doing something bad. I mean, if Princess Diana was there to, older age, as a teen, let's say maybe, I don't know, in their 20s, whichever, all right? But much more with them. He would have been completely different because Princess Diana saw every nonsense that he was pulling. But without a mother to direct them, and then you have the firm putting nonsense into his head, this is what you get. That's the product of the firm. That's what he is. And then you could see Harry, who was not a product of the firm, because they know he was in the air and they didn't really care too much for him. They only use him to prop up the other one, or to black all the nonsense the older one was doing. So they didn't really teach Harry any of this nonsense. And then, I mean, Harry is a miracle child. The same way Archie is, Harry is a miracle child, because I don't know how he got away to become the man that he is. Because the toxicity that I see in the firm, I do not understand how Harry become the man that he is, especially when his mother left him at such a young age, 12 years old. So all those negativity you've been seeing as a teen and early, his early 20s and things like that, okay, I truly believe that's where he was battling with himself, the teaching of his mother and then the teaching of the firm, all right, to know this is what my mom was teaching me, and I want to be the good person that my mom wanted me to be, and then the firm is putting the toxicity in his brain. I truly believe this is what was happening at that time. And then for him to come out on top, and the good side, thank God. This is a miracle. I'm telling you, this is a miracle for the man that Harry has become. And I think, the people that he surrounded himself with, when he needed help and things like that, I mean, good for them. We probably will never know those people, while some of Princess Diana's sisters and Diana's friend probably were helping him. So thank God to these people, if they are. Let me move out of the, saw my eyes here. My eyes saw, okay, a real bad bitch, that's for sure. Yep. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I know Piers deserved it. All right, most of the British corporate media and probably some of the palace that work with them are big mad that Meghan Markle won. All right, there's another thing here. Let's see, that's lovely. Can't and won't read this comment. He blocked me, okay. But what a beautiful present. It's his anger that is. All right, let's see here, this one too. Okay, get the image. Okay, he was waiting to be called as a witness. Alas, he will be drinking his bitter tears like his fellow deplorable, and I'm loving it. What was he gonna say if they call him? What was he gonna say? Oh, Meghan did this, Meghan did that. These people are freaking stupid. And Meghan wasn't even being paid for all of the work that she did, that small amount of time that she was over there. What is it? Some of the charities that Meghan helped are still thriving without her over there. And these, they've been there for centuries. Things are, how do you call this? Are closing. Come on. Any blind people could see that Meghan was a good person. Okay, I said many others in the British media and all of the royal family, but it is what it is. Okay, always happy to post this clip of James Acaster's hatred of Piers Morgan. All right, I don't know. I love James Acaster, best tweet ever. I understand the monarchy's long remaining purpose is to purely symbolic, but its painfully apparent, ever-increasing fragility has clearly showed their subject and the rest of the world the family's ability to inspire and unite the country has irreparable want. That's a good way of putting it. This is good English. Very good English right there. Okay, hard to unite the country when head of the British royal family can even help vulnerable members of their family, or worse, demonstrate love, unity, and fairness in their own family. The younger Brits aren't as gullible and see right through the British royal family. That's fine. That is true. Let me read this tweet comment under that. All right, let's see here. Okay, they have just been renamed the British royal family, excluding the ones living in America. The weakest link. All right, they're inspired by outdated Christmas royal speeches, amateurish piano. Oh my God, they bring the piano. Recitals and lots of walks in the garden of Buckingham Palace and lots of waving and waving, LOL. Okay, the country plus racist. These are good comments under that. All right, with that being said, let's move on. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the guy who put Piers Morgan in his place. I don't want to be flagged for it. Okay, this tweeted street or mean. Okay, sound like he can create her. All right, let's see here, there's that. All right, let's move to the next tweet. Oh my God, 15 minutes, and I have a whole bunch of other tweets. All right. Okay, I love what Meghan did to the Daily Mail. Meghan Markle won. Okay, yep, there's me here. Meghan Markle won. If they had taken it to the next level, Meghan Markle won again. Too much embarrassment to take in one case. Okay, they should have left her alone when the squad told them from the beginning. Okay, I love when black women stand up to racist organization. Meghan Markle won. Okay, we love it. There's that again. Okay, so do I. Lord Rothermere's Mail on Sundays had royal aides helping its case and the whole media establishment trying to intimidate her, but she stood up for herself and Meghan Markle won. This one went beyond. Look how she put, they did that video. Let's see here.
Yeah, well, you know, in terms of this, the appeal, I won the case, and this issue, frankly, has been going on when I had no children at all. Melody, I now have 2 children, as you know, so it's an arduous process, but again, it's just me standing up for what's right, which I think is important across the board, be it in this case or in the other things we've been talking about today. At a certain point, no matter how difficult it is, if you know the difference between right and wrong, you must stand up for what's right, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, well, you know, in terms of this...
Oh my God, I'm laughing because the way this squad put it, there's the Daily Mail, and then there's that's supposedly be the apology, which I don't think it's an apology. It's just saying she won the case. And then to put the video here. That's a good edit. I like that. Okay, let's see. Meghan Markle won. Actually, this needs to be retweeted. Let's copy these two to make it once. Let's retweet that. I think that was really nice. All right, just retweeted it. All right, let's see. Quietly, 2 Mail on Sunday wanted a carnival, so they have stories to publish for months, but the court shut that shit down. Meghan Markle won. That's for sure. Exactly. Meghan Markle won. There's a squad doing their own front page. Anyone who stuffed the mail gets my support, even royalty. Okay, the cards were stacked against Meghan. Kensington Palace had deployed the CEO of William and Kate's Foundation to help the Mail on Sunday win their appeal. So Meghan didn't win as a royal. The royal family was on the side of the Mail on Sunday. It depends on how you see it, because Meghan is still, in other words, the British royal family have divided, okay? Have divided the royal family right there. Why? Because Meghan is a royal through marriage, and Harry is a royal blood, okay? So she's still royal in that sense. So they divided. In other words, the Sussexes won. The royal Sussex won. The others, whatever left in the Shutter Island, they lost because they were against her. Okay, well, she stood up for herself when she realized that her husband's powerful family wasn't going to do anything for her anyway. That's why that is true. And by the way, this is not to say this is wrong. It's just the way she put it. She is actually a royal through marriage. That's the only part here. Okay, well, okay, I just read that. You mean her husband's family was behind it. Okay, you mean she? Okay, me too. The tabloid must be dripping blood right now. Whatever the royal family gave Mail on Sunday as a guarantee that they could do that to Meghan, and then to see Meghan went through, they're gonna get their money back some way or the other from the ones who promised them their nonsense, because Meghan had to stand up for herself. Now the world know and see each and every one for who they are, because before a lot of people were very passive aggressive. They just go, this is that. Now that they see it for what it is, the world see it. Okay, you mean Lady Fair? It's so sweet. Me too. The Lady Fair, you mean? I know, right? Took them to the cleaners. They are so mad. They are not thinking straight. She set them straight. Okay, see, straight shot. All right, let's see here. What is that? 2 minutes? Okay, I'm not gonna play this because I know I'm gonna be flagged for that. Okay, we love too. Me too. All right, next tweet. 20 minutes. Let's see here. Hey, did you hear Princess Meghan won again? Lord Rathmere, Lady Fair lost again. Meghan Markle won. All right, there's that. Another version of their front page, the Sussex Squad front page. All right. Yes, I heard Meghan Markle won again, and Lady Fair was trying to weasel its way of not being noticed of their failure. Meghan Markle won. All right, there's that. Okay, really? Did Meghan Markle won? I love how the squad respond with the hashtag. I did not know that Meghan Markle won again. That makes my heart sing. You know, the fact that Meghan Markle won, I am going to celebrate Boxing Day knowing that Meghan Markle won again. Hashtag, the way they put their hashtag is really lovely. Okay, she did Duchess. Okay, she did Duchess Meghan won. Let's see, there's 3 comments on that. I love this picture. That's nice. What did she say? Meghan Markle won, and the pay is huge. All right, she did Duchess Meghan won. All right, next tweet. Yeah. All right, there's Ian Sexton. Her Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, just keep winning. Meghan Markle won, Lady Fair. All right, it's trending in the United States. It was trending when it was, what was it when I tweeted it? I think 13, either 13 or I think it was 5,000 or something at that time. But there it is here again. Trending in the United States, Meghan Markle won. 33.9 thousand tweets. Okay, as she should, Meghan Markle won, but, the third grade piano. I haven't heard the piano. Was she playing a chopstick? I think I commented on this, I was laughing. There's this chopstick. Okay, we are all royalty. Society has the world programmed. Some people are better than them. It's me, all perception. I call myself and my daughter Royal Highness. Okay, as you should. There's this, Meghan Markle won, a lot of hashtag. Okay, that's what he's saying. My anthem for this weekend for Meghan. Okay, no matter, what is it? No matter what, when. Okay, yes, Meghan Markle won. Happy early new year to HRH, Meghan and her Fab Four family. Okay, yes. She's blessed. Love it. Then why did she feel the need to comment? Okay, this reply hidden by the original author. Okay, oh yes, winning. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, if you are still salty about the Sussexes' $14 million Montecito mansion, just remember that the Daily Fail has now paid for part of it. That's the I thought this was brilliant. I really thought this was brilliant. All right, so there's another version of the Daily Fail front page, the squad we do. All right, Meghan Markle won, ha. I love it so much that Meghan Markle won again. It's exactly as it should be. I hope it opened the door for regular folks the Fail go after to take them to court and clean them out so they'll learn to stop choosing evil. Okay, don't you just love a bit of karma? There's the laugh. Meghan Markle won twice. Yes, we do. Okay, I'll be thinking of this tweet and laughing every time the Daily Fail writes about their 16-bathroom, 14 million mansion. Thank you. All right, they should add paid and part by the mail. All right, this one I can't see it. Okay, Meghan had a Cartier watch before she met Harry. Daily Fail was obsessed with repeated article when she wrote it, quote, as a Princess Diana's Cartier's watch, end quote. Even as a senior royal's wife on tour to Australia, Meghan was discouraged by Prince Charles to wear a tiara. Kate's got all dyes jewelry. Okay. This finite the mortgage, they can't pay cash. Like, yeah, she could finish pay. And I think one of the reasons I think I mentioned it when I first heard about they bought them in the house and they put it on, they probably get a loan, is because Harry, okay, this is my humble opinion, okay, I don't know how they pay it, if it's true or not. If they put, they get loan to pay for it, is because in the United States, you need to have credit. Harry, who is now living in the US, okay, a regular person, so he needs to learn to manage his money, not like, you know, money grow on trees like he was in the UK, is that to put his name into having a credit to get the loan from the bank. So, you know, that's all. And there's a way they could do it. They could have their, because I did it when I bought my house. And then I bought the house cash, but to do the renovation, I borrowed money to do the renovation. What I did is that I told the bank to create an account for that, and then every month I make sure I have the money for them to take it automatically. Sometimes I even put a year worth of the money back so they could take it every month themselves. Okay, it was an automatic kind of thing. All right, and then guess what? Once you miss one payment, it's a problem. You lose big. All right, so that's what I did. Bought the house cash, but I needed to do some renovation. I borrowed the money from the bank and then create an account especially for the house itself. All right, it was under my name, but create the account for that. And then I made sure every month the money is there. So for me not to worry about, oh, do I have the money? I put a year worth of the money, all right, that the bank will need every month to take it. And guess what? When I have extra money, what do I pay? I paid the interest. And this is how I finish paid so quickly. All right? Every month they're taking their money and stuff like that. But when I have extra, I pay toward the interest to get the loan finished really quicker. All right, so that's one thing. Once you understand how the system works, you could get it done. And then what is it? When I was ready to sell it, I think I put it for 15 years. When I ready to sell it, guess what? I pay everything, whatever was I owe, I pay everything, and then close the account, and then sold the house. All right, so that's that. With that being said, let me move on. Okay. Next tweet. Okay, hating Meghan Markle for expressing her ideas and opinion while praising Kate Middleton for being beautiful and playing the piano well shows her dedicate some royalists or to tradition. 16th century tradition, apparently. Wake up, it's almost 2022. That was a video that I did, and I think, did YouTube flag me for it? Something happened to that video, and I said I need to redo it. And I think I told them to recheck it. Is that I took my kids to a trip to Colonial Williamsburg. On that trip, I took a tour, and I don't know why, I was recording everything on that tour. Near the end of that tour, I think it was Governor's Mansion. The person who was doing the touring said that ladies don't work, women do.
Ladies don't work. That is distinctive of ladies versus women. Ladies do not work. Women do.
For some reason, not too long ago, I think around November of this year, 2021, I remember that, and I created a video, and I was like, because there was something that was going on. They were comparing Meghan with Kate and all of that, and I'm like, but they got what they wanted, all right? Kate doesn't know what Meghan knows, because Meghan grew up with Miss Doria teaching her that she needs to work for what she wants, right? So Meghan been doing that. So the firm who's crying, the royalists who's crying about Kate and all this nonsense, but this is what they do, all right? From that Colonial Williamsburg, she told me that ladies don't work, so Kate Middleton's mother raised her to be exactly what the firm wanted. They're not supposed to work. It's just looking pretty and all of that.
It's just to play the organ. She's not expected to operate that pedal herself. It can be moved to the side and staff to do that work for them. Ladies don't work. That is distinctive of ladies versus women. Ladies do not work. Women do.
So this is exactly that. They got it, so all of a sudden they're crying, they want her to do much more. All right, so Kate Middleton's mother did exactly what the firm required. She trained her daughter to be what the firm wanted. Kate doesn't know what Meghan knows. Look, a few seconds, okay, it's literally a few seconds. Meghan was in the UK. Once she understood the work and went to a charity that's close to her heart and see something that was needed, her brain is always is in a working mode. So once she saw there was a problem, all right, they told her, I'm talking about the Greenfield ladies, the Hub Kitchen. She was like, they told her, from my understanding, they do food, they cook, once a week or something like that, or twice a week. I don't remember the amount of time. And then when Meghan asked, how come you don't do it every day? They told her, well, we don't have money to do it every day. We could only do it such amount of time, whatever the amount of time. Okay? Because Meghan's mind always on the clock, working, know what to do. When there's a problem, she already find a solution, something. All right? So she said, well, you guys be cooking, doing all of this. Why don't you do a cookbook with your recipes? And then, bang, it became best-selling. And then with the squad, the squad will support anything Meghan does. Because Meghan's true feeling is in the right place. So the squad will always support her. All right? So with that, Meghan knows what have the other one have been doing. Been there for how long? 20 years? How many problems do the UK have? What is it? She studied art. There was something What was she advocating for? Children's brain. What the hell? You didn't study psychology. Why would you do that? Okay? Why would you do that? Do something you went and studied for school. I brought this up, and many of the squad agree with me. Put in the comment section. Yeah, talk about, the painting that's in the palaces. Do some talk. People pay to listen to you talk about it. Why don't you do that? And then whatever money, they keep on saying is for charity, donate it to charity. Or keep it for yourself, but don't take the taxpayers' money. My goodness. All right? So from that tour, I learned that the type of women that's in the royals, they don't do the type of work that Meghan do. So they can never be able to compete with Meghan. All right? This is something Meghan grew up with, is in her blood, is in her system. And then the other one, what's in her blood and her system? Not doing shit. Okay? So you can't compete. She can never be able to compete with Meghan. Never. All right? What is it? She did that piano thing for the holiday. What the F? Spend your time learning to do speeches. That's where you're lacking at. Do that. Spend time on well, if she did a good job in piano, good for her. All right? Give credit where credit is due. I didn't see it. I don't plan on seeing it. From what I've heard, people said that people who play piano said, this is what beginners do as a warm-up. Okay? So I'm not here to judge. If you could do that, good for you. But don't spend your time on things that really, not really meaningful. The position, you fought for that position. You got it. But there's some stuff you lack of. Princess Diana was lack of doing speech. What did she do? She saw that she had a problem with that. What did she do? She hired someone to come in the palace and teach her how to do speeches. This is what she should be spending her time in. The freaking papers in front of her, she can't even read it. And then, I don't know, did she write it? If you understand the mission, these kind of things are things you should write for yourself. Like Meghan usually do, that close to your heart. Sometimes you don't even need to look at the paper once you understand the mission. If it's close to you, to your heart, you don't really need to write a speech. But if you must, you have to. I mean, I'm not saying for you to be as good as Meghan. I mean, I know doing speech is a hard work, okay? To keep eye contact and look at your paper, or if there's how do you call this? The screen thing to look at your speech, or if you have the paper in front of you to be able to look at the audience and then go back to your paper and look at it and stuff like that. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but you fought for that position. You chased the guy for 10 years, whatever amount of time, but you got it now. This is the price you worked so hard for. Once you're there, you saw you lack of. Fix it. Fix it. Let's see here. Oh my God, I went on a rant with this. Okay, no, it shows how racist the clown. What was the tweet about? Sorry. Hating Meghan Markle for expressing her ideas and opinion while praising Kate Middleton for being beautiful and playing the piano well. Shows how dedicated some royalists are to tradition. 16th century tradition, apparently. Okay, wake up, it's almost 2022. Yeah, that's what I went on because of the differences between the two. One have a skill set that ingrained in them and one doesn't. Okay, no, it shows how racist the clowns are and lower their standards. Kate can't play the piano. If so, we would have heard about it when the Little Watch Xmas show dropped. At first, it was about the lovely show, and then nobody watched Reveal. So now, Kate plays Easy Bake Oven piano. Easy Baked Oven. All right, beautiful, pretty maybe, but not for much too longer. Okay, I once thought there was tradition. Now I know there is no tradition. The only tradition they uphold is misogyny, racism, greed, selfishness, and pink supremacy. The only reason they try to praise Kate is because they are trying to use her as a weapon to fight Harry and Meghan. Oh, please, there's no competition here, please. They could try all they want. It's not gonna happen. Let's just say it's dead on arrival, whatever it is that they're trying to do. Wait until you get the squad, get the hang of it. All right? They'll spend their nonsense for everybody to laugh at it. Okay? I think Meghan has exposed two very deep problems within the UK and the US, misogyny and racism. I mean, the US always had the racism there, okay? But the UK, who pretend everything was right, I think in the UK, even though the UK was the very first one who started all this around the globe, but they always stay in the background. They're pushing their BS up front while they're staying in the background, so you don't know it's them. But now, Meghan have just revealed their nonsense, all right? Meghan just revealed their nonsense, all right? And then we get to see how the UK, majority of the UK citizens have been adapted to it. Many of them didn't even know they were racist, right? They didn't even know. But their little tactic, their behavior, you know, is put them on front page. All right, play well. I saw a tweet that said what she did was the equivalent of a voice exercise, okay? That's the same thing I was saying, was a voice exercises a singer will do before breaking into song. Someone mentioned it here. Okay, the opposite can also apply. Why, in praising one woman, is it necessary to tear another woman down? We can never understand this. These people always have that mindset of competition. But when you realize, when you look at them, I mean, they brought this up on themselves, all right? They had that mindset, they, you know, that supremacy, their BS, they're the best, they're this because they're white, they're the best of everything. They start believing it. And then when other people never challenge them of their BS, this is why they always believe that. But now you have someone who said, wait a second, I'm this, I'm confident, I'm that, I'm this person, I'm that. No, you're not that great. And Meghan saw through their BS and challenged them. And then now you get to see their nonsense. All right? They were never the nonsense that they say they are. Because when you look at the nonsense that they're throwing out, it's like kindergarten kind of behavior. All right? This is not to say some of them are not smart. I'm not saying that. But they put that huge stuff in their brain, like they can never be wrong. Okay? They can never be wrong. And then when they are challenged, and then they're tripping on themselves. All right? They simply can't praise Kate without tearing Meghan down. She can't stand on her own. All right? Did Kate really play the piano well? I don't care either way, but I saw quite a number of tweets noting how basic her playing was. All this, they're throwing these things on themselves. What was it? From my understanding, they said the thing was for NHS, right? So if Meghan were to do something like that, and then you see the squad start praising Meghan for what she did, and then they will say, oh, why she's, what is it, like validating herself or something like that, this kind of thing, the way they always twist stuff. So why is the tabloid praising her when the thing's supposed to be for NHS? I didn't even know it was for NHS. It was 2 comments. Someone who's over there was saying that. All right, there's that. It's the Republican way of keeping women in their place with them in charge. Okay, she's not even beautiful. I don't want to talk about her beauty here, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right? When it comes to that, it turns me off. I don't like to talk about their children, the beauty and all of that. Everybody have their own beauty. Okay, define well. I have seen toddlers playing better than Kate. It's when they're throwing their BS, all right? Like, you know, basic stuff, and then they shove it down people's throat. This is what I talk about, beauty and this kind of thing. I'm not about that. All right, the family treatment of Meghan Markle was and still is despicable. Kudos to Harry and Meghan for removing their family from such a toxic familial environment where, unless you are, bootlicker, oh my God, bootlicker, you need to be censored and treated like dirt. So happy Harry and Meghan, said by Felicia. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I think there's more reply on this, but let's move on. 41 minutes already. Okay, the Mail on Sunday published a front page apology to Meghan Markle today, so you won't see it. It would be a shame if everyone did. Okay, no wonder she's, there is it. This is the original front page thing, and then this is how small they put it. And then once the squad saw it, guess what? What did they do? amplify it, make it trending around the world, pretty much. All right, let's see. Meghan Markle stays reigning. Okay, how it started, how it's going. Let's see here. Okay, this is like a train plowing into a petrol tanker, a complete disaster. Legal experts said, okay, they always have experts on everything. They really dilute the term expert. You have royal expert, you have legal expert, anything that comes from the UK that's saying expert, you already know they already dilute that term. All right, they dilute it. It's no longer stand for its prestige anymore. All right, legal experts said judge's decision to dismiss major part of Meghan Markle's letter case against Mel on Sunday is humiliation. But she threw some extra. The other thing, and the judge saw through it. All right, saw through it and said it's not necessary for you to bring this. But let's focus on this only: the copyright and privacy. But I know for a fact the copyright and privacy have done before. Meghan's lawyers know they've been practicing this. They know what's been happened before. So they had to do some extra. So when they threw some other things, and it was okay. All right, so this is here. They thought that was a huge humiliation. I don't think so. It's just some extra stuff they threw in the case. And then the judge saw through it and said, it's not necessary for this thing here. Let's focus on copyright and privacy. And this is why Meghan did not bring up the text messages. All right, because she already knew this was supposed to be private. But when Mel on Sunday said, oh, this is what the palace gave me and said you did in terms of, whichever shape or form Jason Kenoff arranged the text messages. And then Meghan was like, I'm sorry, I didn't think it was part of this. All right, because I was trying to keep everything private, but since you bring it up, I apologize to the court for that, but I didn't think it was necessary. But since you bring it up, you might as well release it so you could see the full context of it. I don't need to paraphrase anything. And then when you read the entire text, you're like, it's strengthening her case. To occasion, she said, in first part she said, it's between you and me, this and that. And then near the end of the conversation, Jason Kenoff asked, can I share it with Sam Cohen? Meghan specifically said, point blank, no, don't share it. Well, not exactly like that, but in that sense. I'll put the text messages in front of you when I'm editing it. Meghan specifically told him, no, don't share it. So it's strengthening her case. She wanted this to be private. Whether or not she was intended or thinking of this and thinking of that, but still, she followed through and said, I want it private. And then this person turned it completely 360. All right, so that's this part here. And then this is how it's going. She won the case. All these were tactics, all right, tactic to scare her. But she knew what she got, all right? And then her lawyer probably said, you got a strong case here. Don't listen to them. Focus on your mission. So Meghan is not dumb. Next tweet. Oh, I didn't even read the comments. Let's read the comments. Okay. This is the problem with hanging out with people who tell you what you want to hear and not the truth. Exactly. All right. Okay, wonderful. Now can she go away? But why are you here? She's been away. She's been focusing on her thing. Okay. Not if they keep lying and keep believing and then repeating the lies. Meghan have been minding her own business. She just want to do her work, but the people keep on putting her name on front page on everything that the others are doing. What is it? She came out with Ellen, do her silly stuff, okay? And what else? Majority of the things is for Vax Live and her work and stuff like that. It's the tabloid who's putting her name. She's been minding her business. Okay? It's not an apology. They only admit defeat. They still owe her an apology. You see, I'm not the only one who saw that. That's exactly that. That's exactly that. Because I hope Meghan's lawyer bring it back to court and said she didn't get her apology. All right? And their argument is going to say, but we vote this. The judge, Meghan's lawyer, she said, no, this is not what we expected because you put her through so much. You put her through so much. We need the apology. All right? What is it? She had suicidal ideation and all of this? Come on. I want to see how this is going because in my opinion, I agree with this person. It's not an apology. It's only the minute of defeat. All right? What was discussed in court? So this should be upheld. All right? They're gonna downplay and say, but we were this, we were that. Meghan's lawyer should say, no, this is what we agreed on. Front page, certain text and sizes and all of that, do it. That's what I wanna hear. Okay, if a news outlet posts inaccurate information, no matter what it may be, the correction and apology should be exactly the same size and same page as the initial story. If it was important enough for a full front page spread, then the correction is equally so. That's what I believe too. But the case wasn't about inaccuracy information, it was about breach of copyright, misuse of private information. Let's see this. I like when small, good conversation is going. The info they share was also inaccurate because they cut and paste her letter to misrepresent her character. Yeah, that's what they need. Yeah, okay. I thought that was struck out of the particular claim by Judge Roby. Let's see. Doesn't look as if they're trying to hide it when it's on the front page, and then on page 3 though. Okay, the court ordered a front page, so they choose the day with historically the lowest sales. Okay, let's see here. All right, people. The Mail on Sunday is separate publication from the Daily Mail with different staff and edit. So the Daily Mail won't run the apology because they didn't run the letter though. The two titles are getting unified info, but they traditionally each other's rival. Okay, the fighting was against Associated Newspaper, but published Mail on Sunday. I mean, the court already established where things should be, but the thing is, did they do the apology? That's the main thing here. Okay, let's see here. The Mail on Sunday online under a Dunelm advert, no headline or image, sandwiched between story about Madeleine McCain and Labour's 8-point lead and visible apology by design. CF stories they posted designed to click. Surely this doesn't comply. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if if Meghan's lawyer bring it back to court. Miserable on the front page. Maybe you need to go spec saver. All right, let's see this here. Okay, below the fold, so entirely miserable if browsing in the shop, which is entirely by design. Okay, anyone that gets offended by the apology is pathetic. What? Okay, I wasn't offended, just pointing out, putting it below the fold is a way of not drawing attention to it, pretty common in journalism. That's it. Everybody saw it. The minute I saw it, I was like, that? But when they're trying to bash her, what did they do? Front page, pictures and everything. Okay, anyone waiting to see an apology from a paper will obviously pick up that paper and therefore see any apology. Yes, that being the point, a person will have to be looking for it, which means it's easy to miss. Putting it out on Christmas Day when many shops are closed below the fold means it won't be a widely spread. Papers decide very carefully when and where to publish stories. Okay, this is someone who knows exactly what's going on. All right, let's see here. Who is she? Postdoctoral researcher interested in identity, employment, feminism, probably watching Star Trek or having a nap at the minute. She, her, nerd. Okay, you could see this is a smart person talking here. Okay, it'll be seen by people looking at the paper. The majority of this country really don't care. Okay, have a good one. That's what they think. Okay, well, no, they published a front page footnote. Okay, footnote, that's exactly what it is, saying it was on page 3. I bet they discussed before publication how small they could make the font, legally speaking. That's true, but I think I come across something where the judge said what size the font should be. Let's see. Okay, the paper equivalently of saying sorry to mom for breaking her vase with fingers crossing before running off and saying, I hated that video anyway. Okay, video, I mean vase, obviously. Okay, and fairness, almost nobody cares. Not really, all right? Maybe Shutter Island, but the world does. Okay, a pathetic spot between minor royals and, okay, Harry and Meghan are minors. Okay, the worst paper in the UK. All right, let's see here. Okay, and yet the worst paper in the UK has your welfare royals by the balls. As Prince Harry revealed, the royals are trapped not only by the said worst paper in the UK, but also by their own miscalculation and stupidity, thinking they could use an unscrupulous entity without getting burned. Okay, weren't they told to make the apology headline the same size as the original? Did that get downgraded, or did they simply not comply? All right, look more like journalism funny to me. Okay, I'm reading some good things here. On the upside, the top of the page has a great picture after what they've both been through. I'm not congratulating the Daily Herald for it, just delighted to see. Which page did he see? Maybe it's one of those squad Photoshop ones. I don't know. Please learn to read. It's on page 3. Okay, is that what counts as an apology these days? Okay, other people sees that. Okay, that statement of fact, not an apology. Okay, where is the apology part? All right, can't see any apology. Okay, other people sees that. I'm not the only one. Priority punto is the bit that you've circled, the bit you won't see. Okay, no one should read the mail is the very definition of a rag. And now people saying that they shouldn't read it. But they've been doing all that nonsense about Meghan. Who cares? You are, because you're here. Okay, is that the same mail that supported that nice Mr. Hitler in the 1930s? Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so these are people who probably know. Maybe because you see the royal family doing the Hitler salute. You see the Queen doing it as a child. So, hey. Okay, with my crossbow, I shot the apology of the main headline, the lie of the ancient bullshitter. Okay, she isn't newsworthy to begin with. Okay, if you think so, who give a F? It's on the front page, FFF goes up. It's not apology. People with basic understanding, it's not apology. Let's see, because that took for a long time. She should request that apology. All right, whatever was discussed in court, they should bring it back and say it wasn't done. All right, let's see how that goes. I know they will argue tooth and nail and say this is an apology, but that's not an apology. The thing that they did across the globe, okay, trash her name left and right every single day. How many they said headlines they write articles about her? Come on, she deserved that apology. Okay, the total interaction. This is the next tweet. The total interaction just on Twitter with the Daily Fail attempt to sneak their court mandate announcement that Meghan Markle won under the radar was outstripped the circulation of their pathetic rag even on its busiest day. They certainly know how to fail. Hey, yes, let's help the Mail on Sunday announce their crime. All right, so this is different version of how the Sussex squad redo the front page for them. Let's see here. Is that why the Cambridges then spent Christmas with Queen Elizabeth II on the first Christmas without Philip, because the Daily Mail was going to print Duchess Meghan's win, and the Cambridges then want to see the stink eye that the Queen was going to give them for putting them on that road to abolishment. Well, guess what? The Queen is done. The Queen is done. She's in her 90s. Is just waiting until whatever decided to call her. I don't know if the Lord is going to call her, because the kind of behavior these people, I don't think heaven wants them. But until it's time to go, she's ready to go, and then she's going to close shop as she left. Okay? Because the behavior that these people have shown, my goodness. And you would have thought the younger one would have more common sense to say, let's not do that. Let's keep the money tree going. But no, I mean, he won't be able to do a fraction of what Harry's doing now by himself without the firm. Let's see how that goes. That's a baggage for you guys. All right? The nonsense they put people through around the globe. And then for him, as a young person, to see his mother die through the hand of these people, to follow the same footsteps of his father, definitely. That's a baggage for you. Okay, that's certainly where they're headed. Okay, Hugh, Meghan Markle won, Meghan Markle won again. These are the hashtags. Okay, just thought that Ian, we did the Lord's work today. Okay, my squaddies are winners and they know how to let the world know it. All right, there's Meghan won again. The hashtag keeps going. All right, so this is my last tweet, and I think I might do a video for APU Team Sussex after this, and I could edit whenever I have the time, because I know these videos, YouTube is not gonna approve them on pure YTE. Okay, how long it will be before the malicious tabloid turn their ear on Waity Katy? How long before they reveal her piano recital for spectacle, Felicia Keys? How long before we hear the roses and the bankers of exotic blondes late night with Goldilocks? Oh my God, the names. Rothenberg guy lost much money because of the royal family. He will need his money back. Okay, I said something like that in another tweet. Okay, the only way he can get it is to expose the royal family. There's the laugh. That's on them. They should mind their own business. Don't get into Harry's business. Okay, I hope you're right. I feel we are in for a barrage of anti-Meghan stories over the next few weeks. I'm sure they will dig Thomas Markle out for a few live interviews. I just hope he goes rogue on them. After what he did, was it with Australia, where he said the royal owes him, it was a plan to ruin the wedding and all of that? I don't think they're gonna call him back anymore. Now that the court case is all said and done, I don't think they need him anymore. All right, Thomas made it clear that he'll say whatever he needs to say to get paid. He made that clear when he admitted he was paid to, see, there it is, paid to try to stop the wedding. There's no going back from that. He admitted he was a liar. Okay, Felicia Keys, you went there. Oh snap, you didn't. Okay, borrowed from another squad member. Yeah, really do come up with some stellar names. I'm telling you, the squad or something. Okay, is there a video clip of the faking it? Okay, apparently they rehearsed 9 times. Okay, there was another pianist. Really? This is new to me. There was another pianist. Okay, Tom said so himself. Let's read that. This is the first time I'm coming. Oh, it caught. Okay, let's see. They will, okay, play piano. It was a bit this. Okay, that's a really bad screenshot. Okay, absolutely. That would be wicked. Rehearsal together. It was very secret. Even the studio didn't know what was. I'm assuming this was. We're sitting on opposite side of the COVID rehearsing. That was a couple ago. I want to say maybe, okay. This is hard to read because it's cut. Part of the thing is cut. I don't know. You could freeze your screen and read it. It's not a good screenshot. But that's the first time I'm hearing Tom said so himself. What is it? There was another pianist. But then again, it's funny because in one of my tweets, and I said, can you wait until you hear the piano was playing by itself? You know, they have those pianos where you set up some stuff, you preset it to play certain notes. I guess I wasn't wrong. Wow. All right, this is it. Let's do a prayer. All right, the prayer that I did in video 1 is this, a prayer to break stronghold, Lord. And the thing that I searched was prayer for victory over stronghold. Let's do another one. Is there some below it? Let's do this one. A prayer against idols. Okay, against idols, Lord. If there are any idols in my life that are keeping me from fully devoting my heart and attention to you, I ask that you will give me the strength to release those idols to you. I desire that nothing, even good things, get in the way of my relationship with you. May I seek to worship and honor you alone with my life. Amen. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do this purple one. Prayer, tear down strongholds. Okay? Lord, tear down strongholds in our lives. We cry out to you because we need you. For without you, we are nothing. That's very true. God without man and still God, but man without God is nothing. Like I always say, when you don't believe on nothing, you have no purpose. You have to believe on something. You don't have to believe on God, but create something for yourself to follow through. Because otherwise, you're gonna be a chicken without a head. You need to believe on something and focus on it. All right, create some core values for yourself. This kind of thing. All right, so there's this. Help us not just to pray words, but execute the action to follow. That is very true. We speak forgiveness not only in our lives, but in the lives of our friends and family as well. We need deliverance and guidance each and every day. That's very good. Give us the faith we need, oh Father, to believe these words as we pray. Well, I've always said, I'm not really a religious person, but when I pray, I have to mean what I say. And when you pray, you have to ask for what you need, not what you want. Otherwise, you're wasting God's time. It's what you need. All right, with that being said, that's said. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. For those who have donated, thank you. I appreciate it. And those who wants to donate, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Or just watch the commercials and the videos. Thank you for your support.